farmer, friend, singer-songwriter Lyle Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades Chris Horn.
And we're those Taste Bud Guys.
You already started drinking it.
It's just water.
Gosh dang it. That's just water?
Yeah, I just rinsed up my glass.
Guys, we're down to just drinking water.
Sad.
What the heck? God,
sad. It's
gosh, we're on our last bottle of stuff. We only have water left.
Awful.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining us one more time. I'm Chris. That's Lyle. We are those Taste Bud Guys. We appreciate you joining us. We are still further going down our trail of James Gin that they was kind enough to send us. And we appreciate you guys tagging along. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe or some skippy, depending on what you're feeling today. And Lyle, what are we having?
We're doing James Gin, third in our series. Actually, this is the fourth in our series, technically, because we're super excited for the third one. Want to save it for last. This is the London Drizzle.
It is London Drizzle.
Yeah.
I know that because I've got a card that says it right here. Now, you might ask, what is the London Drizzle? How is it different from Asian parsnip? Got it right that time, mostly. It's slight, like a CH, not a full H on it. Snip. Snip, not a snip.
Yeah.
This little card says James May, wanted to make a gin that evoked the smell of rain on a hot pavement in Regent's Park. Now, first of all, when I read that, I asked Lyle, I'm like, what is Regent's Park? And you said,
I don't know. I had to look it up. But it seems like kind of a Central Park situation for London.
Okay.
Right? Just a nice city park.
well,
Large park.
I'm assuming that their hot pavement smells like our hot pavement, and I totally get that, because for me, when I think of rain on hot pavement, I think of Silver Dollar City.
Yeah, you do, buddy.
Man, so if you've ever been to Silver Dollar City, it's a Branson thing.
That's ridiculous. Like, I associate the smell of asphalt being poured with the 1800s. Like, anytime someone's paving a parking lot, I just think 1800s and like homesteading, all because of Silver Dollar City, which is the most ridiculous place on the planet, and I love it.
I will now. I've never done that until you just, yes, 100%. Anyhow, I actually very much enjoy that smell. It seems like every time I go to Silver Dollar City, there's like a rain or something, and that smell of that rain evaporating and hitting that hot pavement, there is nothing else like it. And I'm assuming that's probably much like that, and that is an awesome thing to model a flavor profile after. So that distinctive scent that hangs in the air just as those first drops of rain hit the ground on a summer day is called petrichor. Which I also said, Lyle, what is petrichor?
And I said, I'll have to look that up for you. It is exactly that. It is a definition of rain hitting dry ground. But it's from Greek. It's stone, petra, and ichor apparently means the blood of the gods. So
It gives a whole new name for ichor,
right?
Yeah, it's ichor, I guess, whichever I called ichor, but I think it might be ichor.
I'm not a Greek dude. I don't know that much.
You look kind of Greek.
I could pass.
I think you'd make it. One of the petrichor, one of the key components of which is also present in beetroot.
Yeah.
Beetroot.
So I was thinking that this would be sort of more traditional London dry type of gin. And then I poured it, and I
Seen it, but I'm reading the notes and
absolutely did not get that. It wafted from the glass up.
just realized why I couldn't smell anything. There's none in my glass. I was like, man, this is really clean.
Smells like
wow.
water, right? So the beet really comes through. It smells like pickled beets.
Wow, yeah, okay.
Which I don't hate. I love pickled beets. So I'm like, all right, I'm kind of in on this.
That is
kind of a weird.
That is crazy wild. So looking at the back, it's like they ended the list over there, then took the last line of the list on the other two, and then like cut the first half off, picked up the last half, and then it started adding more stuff to it. Juniper, coriander seeds, angelic root, licorice root, orange peel, cubeb pepper, all stuff in the last one. But now we add rosemary. Well, caraway seed was in the last one. Ginger, bay lovage, beetroot, and salt. Interesting.
I mean, I think it's interesting to me that I think it's on these. Well, no, not necessarily. To me, the strongest flavor is that beetroot.
The beetroot.
It's like insanely present, at least in the nose.
But what it makes me think of like a tomato bisque.
Yeah.
Or a really heavy, thick vegetable type soup. It's got a really beautiful, interesting, and I will say this, stand out, like unique. You could pick this out.
Oh yeah. And
of anything.
Yeah.
This is incredibly
Which is
unique.
so nice to see in a clear liquor, because we like whiskeys that we can just go to and go, by God, this tastes like this.
Yeah. And we've been on our vodka kick, so the differences from one to the other has been incredibly subtle. This is very intense and in your face.
Wow. Okay.
I taste nothing like what it smells.
No, in fact, which I like, because the nose is so strong on that beet note that I was concerned that it was going to funnel through, and it's still there, but it kind of takes a back seat on the taste.
Wildly, this comes off as more of a traditional gin than their other one does to me. This to me seems more like a more akin to, say, Hendrix or one of the gins that you might normally be accustomed to tasting.
Yeah.
But not on the nose. That nose is crazy weird.
I'll tell you one thing. Here's what I really enjoy about these is, like, I am lost in thought trying to pick out different flavors on this and, like, figure out exactly where it lies on my tongue. You know?
Yeah, I do, actually. This is incredibly good.
You're going to laugh when I say this, and I've only had...
Maybe not. I'm so twisted on thinking of it right now.
I've only had this twice. But what it kind of reminds me of is a cocktail that I had with Seedlip, which is a non-alcoholic spirit. But it's not like a one-to-one non-alcoholic spirit. It's like you have to make your own shit with it. And like, I think the cocktail I had like frozen peas and a bunch of stuff shoved into it. But it was so vegetal and fresh tasting and complex on like a, I mean, this tastes kind of like you're eating a really nice fresh garden salad.
Yes.
Like with like beets thrown in.
Yeah, it tastes smart.
Yeah.
You can fathom that.
Why do you think I wore my glasses?
It's so interesting to have something that smells completely different, yet they've managed to still capture the flavor of what you was going for.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
We read this thing at the beginning, and it was supposed to be petrichor.
Yeah.
And smell like rain on pavement. Now, so just for real quickly, I'll dim the lights while you're doing the...
You may throw a rain effect in here?
Yes. Yes, I would like to see a rain effect right now. I'd like to see that get dim, and I want to imagine, if you will. Can you figure out where he was going with this?
I can, and I had it right in the very beginning, but it's not on the nose for me. It's on the taste. The nose to me is so beet forward that it just smells like a garden. But the taste is dry and kind of that, I don't know how to describe it. It does taste like a heavy mineraled water, which I equate to,
Yes.
you know.
Okay, so I'm going to be blunt with you. Had you not said, hey, we're going for rain on hot pavement, I don't think that's something I would have ever pulled out of it.
Yeah.
That being said,
Once it's in your mind.
thinking about that and thinking about Silver Dollar City, I don't necessarily think about the rain on the hot pavement, but trying to evoke that as I'm drinking it, I tell you what it does very much make me think of is all of those plants they have lining, like when you first walk in the gates, they have all those plants lined over there and they got all the mulch on them. And then it rains, they give off a certain scent. And some of them may be juniper. I'm not really sure. And that is what it kind of brings to my mind. Not so much the pavement.
There's something else to be said for like rain or being wet on a hot day, but like a hot, cloudy day, right? Not like barreling down sunshine, and that wetness kind of evaporating, you know? In my mind right now, I'm thinking water rides, but like that's Silver Dollar City, of course, because that's all we're talking about. But like, you know, if you get like caught in a rainstorm on a summer day, you know, and then it kind of like it stops raining, but the sun doesn't come out. It's
got ozone,
just lots of humidity in the air, just sticky, and there's this kind of weird funk that just kind of hangs in the air, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So
all right,
I could see it. I think all of everything I just said is complete BS. However,
it's all marketing crap, but
I do think that
it is good though.
These are complex enough that you can go down that trail if you want to, and you're not going to be wrong about it. So, all right. Anything else to say about this one?
No, sir.
All right.
I'm very happy with it.
Until next time.
Whether it be the gin you're drinking,
The food you're eating,
clothes you're wearing,
or the people you're meeting, grab a buddy and try something new.